Alright guys, so I went out to Trader's Village today, which is about an hour from my house. It is supposedly one of the largest flea markets in Texas, where I reside. And they had thousands of video games out there between all the vendors that were set up. And I got a pretty good haul here, a small haul, but good value for the money that I spent. So I'm going to get right at it, and I'm going to pull two games forward right here and talk about them because they're both related. Got these from the same vendor. Both GameCube games, Star Wars Bounty Hunter and GameCube Shadow Hedgehog. Now, the funny thing about it is, when I first showed up at this place, like in the very beginning, like the first vendor that I was visiting, way before this vendor, which I purchased these games from, I met a guy named Walter. I'm going to give a shout out to Walter right now here on YouTube. And we were basically like, hey, are you game chasing? And he's like, yeah. And he asked me, are you game chasing? I'm like, yeah. And I guess his goal was to pick up an NES, and later on I did find out he picked up an NES for $25, which props to him. But we were kind of joking about the fact that if I find the NES first, I'm going to take it before he can get it. So, you know, competition already starting out there in the wild, searching for games. But the funny thing about it is, that was, you know, like I said in the beginning when I first got there. Well, about 2 hours later, I met this vendor. She just had a few games. She was selling other stuff. And I asked her about Star Wars Bounty Hunter and Shadow Hedgehog, two games that I don't have, that I was interested in, that, you know, piqued my interest. And she said $5 a piece, so I was interested in that. And my daughter was about 20 feet away looking at some clothes, and she called me over. And I told the vendor, I said, hey, I'm going to buy these games, you know. So I walked away, and as soon as I got over there and gave my daughter a few dollars to purchase what she was going to buy, I turn around, and there's Walter again, and he's got one of these games in his hand, and I like run over there and grab the game from him, and the vendor's like, no, I promised him the games. So it just shows you the competition out there. But we exchanged information, and hopefully we can do some game chasing together, do some trades or whatever. So that was really cool. But yeah, so $5 a piece on these games. I only got one hand here because I'm holding a smartphone. But Bounty Hunter is in great condition, complete with instructions. Game's in really good condition. Case is in good condition. Bounty Hunter's worth about $7.50, $8. I actually got it for less than $5. Talked her down to $4 on both games. Shadow the Hedgehog is the only game that I picked up today that does not have the instructions, so it's not complete. But the case is in good condition, and the CD's in good condition. But all I had was a 20. She could not break the 20, so basically I had a 5 and 2 ones. So she's like, just give me 7 before my husband comes. So I actually got, you can go ahead and say I got this game for 3, which is worth, like I said, 7 or 8. And I got this game for 4, Shadow the Hedgehog, which Shadow the Hedgehog is worth $6, $7. So I was very happy about that. Good value. I think Shadow the Hedgehog got mixed reviews, but I'm a Sonic fan, so I'm sure I'll like it. And Star Wars Bounty Hunter actually got very good reviews. IGN, GameSpot, and other places that you can trust for reviews. So yeah, very happy about those pickups. Next game is, which I actually have already, but I got like a EB Games store case and no instructions, so I was very happy to pick this up because this is complete Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And if I can open this up, in great condition, complete with instructions, case is in good condition. I think the CD actually has some scratches on it. If I could get this out of here, which it does not seem I'm going to be able to do with one hand. Well, that's alright, but It's in very good condition. CD has a few scratches, but it's not bad at all. This game right here is actually worth, let me see, I actually have this on the PC also. This game is actually worth $13 or $14. I got this game for $4. So that was a nice pickup also. Many people think that's the best game on the Xbox original. Next game is, I got this early on, Mario Power Tennis. Anytime I see a Mario game, especially if it's a GameCube game, I'm definitely picking it up because they hold value. So I was very happy about this. Did not barter for pricing on this one. She said $5 and I said okay. I was still waking up, basically. It was like 8:30 in the morning. So I did not ask for the $4 like I would normally do. But very happy about picking this one up. This is, I do not have this in my collection. Has instructions. Everything is in great condition. CD is immaculate. And this game is actually worth, let me see, this game's worth $14, $15. And I got it for $5. So, that's triple in value for me, so that's always a good thing. The next game is Time Crisis 3, which I actually have Time Crisis 2. I have the Time Crisis gun, and these games are really fun. So I've heard from watching YouTube videos, this is actually the best of the series. So this is also a complete game. Open this up real quick. Instructions have a little bit of edging issues, but not too bad. Let's see if I can get the CD out of here on this one. CD's in good condition. So yeah, I love Time Crisis games, so that's great. So now I just need, I think I have Time Crisis 2, so now I just need the first one. And I'll have a complete series on the PS2. Time Crisis is worth $9, $10. Got this game for, it was either $4 or $5. So I'm very happy about that. And the last two games are the same game, which is probably my best pickups of the day. These are actually sealed copies of Time Splitters on the PlayStation 2, which is a first-person shooter game. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. You got to be careful at flea markets. Sometimes they might reseal things to make them look like they're brand new. But these games are definitely official. They have those factory stickers on there. You can see that right there, those PlayStation factory stickers. So these are legit sealed games. This one has a little bit of tear in the seal, but that's alright. I mean, it's a brand new game. The other one's a little bit worse off. There is some ripping in the sealing, but I mean, that's okay. I mean, the seal's coming off and some corners there, but again, factory seal right there, so you know it's legit. So this is definitely my best pickup of the day. Time Splitters on the PlayStation 2. Time Splitters is worth about $18, $19 sealed, and I got these games for $5 a piece. So yeah, definitely. I also want to give a shout out to my boy Old Dog. I think there's 4 people that have subscribed to me, myself, and also my boy Old Dog, which I met on Xbox Live. Really good friend of mine. I play games with all the time. And hopefully Walter will also subscribe to me. That'll be another guy. So yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. This is a small pickup, but these are good games, man. Anytime I can get sealed copies of Time Splitters, I'm definitely satisfied. These are all bona fide titles. So just a little recap: Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Mario Power Tennis, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Time Crisis 3, Shadow Hedgehog, and 2 sealed copies of Time Splitters. And that's that. Until next time, guys. Talk to you later. Oh yeah.